Good morning. I'm Anaïs. Thank you so much for tuning into Sun and Moon's YouTube channel this morning. We're going to be moving from the heart today. So I'll ask you to have 2 blocks ready and a strap as well as a blanket. So these are all optional, but just extra support systems as we make ourselves comfortable in practice today. So once you arrive, go ahead and find a comfortable seat. Any seat is fine. And just begin, as we usually do, to tune into the breath, either softening your gaze or closing your eyes. And tune in especially today to the quality of the heart. So as you inhale, maybe imagining a little more expansion in the heart. As you exhale, maybe a little bit more softening. Stick with that rhythm as you inhale and exhale. And just notice, use it as a way to connect with the heart as we begin to see things from its perspective today in practice. Perhaps noticing, aside from the expansion and the softening, also noticing any qualities of yearning or sadness or happiness. Letting each of those be present in our practice. Acknowledging them without dismissing them, just allowing them to be part of this greater unit, not just in the heart, but in the whole body. As you begin to feel out the quality of the heart today, also remember to bring a non-judgmental attitude towards it, right? So whatever you find there, no judgment, positive or negative. Just bringing your awareness and your breath. Maybe as you begin to feel what's going on inside the heart, you can also set an intention to move from the heart today. So we'll definitely have a little bit of heart pumping postures in here, but we want to bring that intention, moving with softness, openness, curiosity, and open heart. So see what happens if you make that your intention today. Let's take a couple more breaths together. Again, inhaling to expand the heart, creating more space in the chest for the heart to grow. And exhaling to soften the heart. As you're ready, we begin to shift our awareness back to the room. You can open your eyes, lift your head, bring your awareness back to your surroundings. Now that we've taken a little bit of time to connect with the breath and the heart, we'll begin to move with both of those things in mind. So allowing both of those key players to help guide our movements. So let's begin today by warming up all those nice areas around the heart, the shoulders, the arms. And I invite you to inhale and reach your arms up, reaching up for the sky. And as you exhale, bend your elbows, coming into cactus arms. So for reference, I'll be calling these cactus arms. Sometimes these are called goalpost arms. But I do love cactuses, so we're going to call them cactus arms today. So as you inhale, lift your arms up, straightening back up. Exhale, come back to cactus arms. A couple times here, just this simple movement up and down. You don't have to extend all the way. Just bringing a little bit of warming up, a little bit of movement to the shoulders and arms here. Breathing in, breathing out. Maybe as you come into cactus arms, pressing the wrists back to open up the chest even wider before you come back up again. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, coming straight up. As you exhale this time, pause here with cactus arms. And then bring your right elbow over towards your left shoulder as you bring your left arm in to press it in. I'm trying not to cover my mic here, but you're going to press your elbow in towards the chest. Finding expansion in the shoulders, shoulder blades, breathing into any opening you might be feeling here. Nice deep breaths. And then release that, coming back to cactus arms, and we'll do the other side. So bring the left elbow in towards the right shoulder and use your right hand to press it in. Again, creating a little bit of space in the shoulders by pulling them away from the ears to maximize the opening sensation. Breathe into any of those tender spots. Lovely, and release back out to cactus arms. Inhale, reach both arms straight up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, this time you're going to bring your right hand down to the floor and reach over with the left arm, breathing into the side body. Come on back through center. Inhale. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach back up. And then bring the left hand down to the mat and reach over with your right arm. All right, come on back up one more time on the first side. Stopping in the middle. Inhale. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, back up. And exhale over to the right side. One more time, back through center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. Reach back up. And then come over to the left side. Back through center. One more time here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. This time, pausing here, you're going to move from behind the heart and turn the chest over to the right side just a tiny bit. You'll notice that this arm position restricts a little bit of movement, but that's okay because we still get some nice opening in the shoulders, a little bit of twist. Breathe into the right arm here as you press it back. And exhale, come back through center and over to the other side. One nice deep breath here. Exhale, back through center. One more time on the first side. Exhale, back through center. One last time to the left. And back through center. Lovely. All right, release your arms down. That was quite an arm workout. And let's come on to hands and knees for tabletop pose. All All right, so from here, knees about under the hips, hands about under the shoulders. Begin to bring a little bit of movement to the spine, dropping the belly towards the mat as you scoop your chest forward. Inhale. Exhale, press the mat away from you as you round the spine up towards the sky. Inhale, come back down and scoop forward, leading with the heart. Exhale, press into the hands to round the spine. So do that a couple times. Leading with the heart, leading with the breath. Seeing if bringing that awareness of heart and breath can help open up some more spaces in the spine. All along the spine, from the cervical, all the way down to lumbar areas. All right, one more time on each side here. All right, and then pause with a neutral spine. Keep your hips above the knees and stretch your arms out to extend far towards the top of your mat as you bring your head down to the mat as well. And just let your heart melt when you get down there. And if this is at all feeling like too much and anywhere in the arms, you can bring a blanket across your chest or a block to the forehead or to your hands, whatever helps you melt the heart down. So just take one or two more deep breaths there, really melting down. After your next exhale, lift your head back up, slide your hands back in, and come to sit on your heels. All right, once you're nice and seated, option to come onto a block here or your blanket behind the knees if there's any tension in the knees. And then bring your hands to the outsides of your hips here. Nice and tall here, extending out through the arms to help broaden the chest. Breathe in to lift the heart up towards the sky and receive a little back bend just behind the heart. Stabilize your seat here. Let your tailbone tuck down and ground down towards the mat. Right, so engaging the abdominals to stay upright here as we receive this back bend. And then lead the heart back upright as you lift your arms up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, release your arms and head down. And then drag your hands back in as you roll back up to seated. Stopping again at the top here with another little back bend. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, roll back up. Exhaling at the top, receiving the back bend. One more time. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll back up. And exhale, little back bend. Lovely. All right, from here, walk your hands forward again. Lift the hips coming back into table pose. Tuck your toes into the mat. Lift your knees and press into your hands to shift your heart back towards the thighs. All right, lift your hips up nice and tall here. And just begin to pivot on the balls of the feet to take your hips from side to side. little bit of warming here in the side of the legs. Alternatively, or I should say, you could do both. You can just paddle out the legs to help open up the hamstrings more if you're feeling tight there. All right, and then pause somewhere in the middle. And you're going to flip the right foot so that the tops of the right toes come down to the mat. Breathe in nice as you press down through the toes. You might feel quite a bit of sensation in the top of the foot. If so, you can back off a little bit. If it feels good, breathe into it. And then inhale, lift the right foot up. And really intentionally, slowly here, begin to walk your hands back towards the left foot as the left foot makes contact, left heel makes contact with the mat. All right, so right leg stays up. Breathing in here. I'm going to take a moment to play with balance. You can come onto your fingertips. You can come onto blocks here. You can play around with opening out to the right side by lifting your right arm, or simply being here. One more breath, and then as you exhale, cross the right foot over to the left side and step down. All right, you can keep the knees soft here, no rigidity, and walk the hands in towards the foot to help you get a little more stable. Breathe into the side seam. You might feel a little bit of opening in the hamstring here too. Whatever you're feeling, just breathe into it. All right, and then lift the right leg back up and release it down, stepping the right foot next to the left. Walk your hands back out to down dog. Hips are high. Heels are lifted high above the mat to help the hips lift up. And then take the top of the left foot to the mat. So left toes, tops of the left toes to the mat. Press down. Breathe into that opening. And on your next inhale, lift the left leg up. And begin to slowly walk the hands back towards the right foot. All right, so we're essentially in getting ready for half moon pose here. And you have the option to play with your balance, again, by simply coming onto the fingertips or blocks, or opening out to the left side here. Stay nice and strong in that standing leg. Inhale, and on your exhale, cross the left foot over to the right, step down. And breathe into the legs. A couple more breaths here as we open up. And shape, again, it doesn't have to be rigid. Let the knees be soft. You can come onto your blocks or any support you may need here. All right, and then lift the left leg back up. Release it down. Left foot comes to meet the right foot. And walk back to down dog. All right, inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, bend your knee in towards the nose and step it forward towards the right thumb. Stay on the ball of the foot, on the back foot here. Press into the front foot to reach your arms up towards the sky. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms to the right. Inhale, reach back up. Cactus arms to the left. Inhale, reach back up. Pivot the back heel so that the foot comes down to the mat. And then press into the front foot to straighten your leg. Nice deep breath here, reaching up. On your exhale, bend into the front knee as you open your arms out wide to the left side. Look forward. Take up space. Create space. And inhale, reach both arms up. Press into the front foot to straighten the leg and circle both arms behind you. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, let your heart shine. Exhale, bend into the front knee and fold over. Pull the fists away from the mat towards the sky. And let's take 2 stabilizing breaths here. Lovely. Circle your hands down and all the way back up. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring both hands back down to the mat and step back. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, round your knee to your nose and step your foot forward towards the left thumb. Stay on the ball of the foot on the back foot. Press into the front foot to reach both arms up. Inhale. Exhale, cactus arms to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms to the right. Inhale, reach back up. Pivot your back heel, coming down onto the mat. And press into the front leg to straighten. Open out to the right side as you bend into the right knee, warrior 2. And really find a nice extension in space from fingertips to fingertips, all along the chest. Taking up as much space as you need. And then press into that front foot to straighten the leg. Circle both arms behind you. Inhale, chest is tall. Exhale, bend into the front knee and fold over the thigh. Bringing the fists up and away from the ears. 2 deep breaths here. And press into the front foot to circle your arms down, reach back up, and release both hands back down. All right, step back to down dog. Lift the hips up. Bring the knees back down to earth. Take a nice deep breath here. Maybe just warming up the spine one last time with a couple cats and cows. And then step both legs straight back, coming into plank. Nice deep breath here. And then lower everything down. Coming all the way down onto your belly. Keep your hands firmly planted to the outsides of your chest. Inhale, scoop your chest up into cobra, hugging the elbows in towards your ribs. Exhale, release back down, bringing your head down to the mat and just let everything melt down. And then inhale, scoop the chest back up. This time bend just the right knee and reach the right arm back. Maybe making contact with that right foot. Option here to grab your strap or a towel, anything to grab hold of that right foot and pull it in for a little bit of a quad stretch. And release that back down, release everything down. Inhale, scoop the chest back up. Bend the left knee and reach back with the left arm. Pull the foot in towards you, bringing a little bit of opening to the front of the thigh. And then release that back down. Everything comes back down. One more time. Inhale, lift the chest. This time bending both knees, reach back with both arms. Option again to use the strap or a towel, or to simply reach back. This might be enough opening in the chest for you. If you want a little more sensation, you can grab hold of your feet, press the tops of the feet into your palms as you lift up. Nice deep breaths here. Don't forget to breathe. And on an exhale, lower everything down. Take a few breaths here to recover. Eventually, press yourself back up to table pose. And then come to sit on your heels. We're going to end today in child's pose, but if you really are hankering for Shavasana, go ahead and lie down on your back. Otherwise, bring your knees out wide, extend your arms forward, and bring your head down to the mat. As you breathe here, using the breath to bring a little more opening to the back of the spine. Letting the heart melt down. Let your body be heavy so that it can be received by the earth. Check in with the heart. It might be beating a little bit faster since the beginning of our practice. Notice any differences in quality, breath, and heart. Check in with your intention. Were you able to move from the heart? And what did that feel like? As you're ready, come on back up to a seated position. Any seated position is fine. And once you're seated, you can bring your hands together in front of your heart. Take a nice deep collective breath together, honoring all those that practice with us today. Honoring the breath and the heart for being a part of our practice. And perhaps setting an intention for the rest of the day to continue moving from the heart. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. It was an honor to practice with you. And I hope you continue to tune in to our YouTube channel, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Have a great day.